Hello friends, how are you? If we're not friends, we should be. My name's AlJ and I'll be doing a reading for Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, when I was meditating on your energy, I was getting like a feeling in my stomach, like the butterflies in my stomach. Like, you know how when something scary happens and you just feel like that feeling in your gut? That's what I'm getting. Fear is pretty much what I'm picking up on. And then I'm also getting like the grasshopper energy. Grasshopper is kind of like the full energy in tarot, and if you don't know what that means, it's basically like starting something new, jumping into things, taking risks, right? I feel like Sagittarius or someone around Sagittarius is scared to make a leap or jump into something. There could be a fear associated with risk. Yeah, I'm getting we have the devil and then we have the Six of Wands here, so like I'm getting that fear is getting in the way of success, that something is keeping you away from success and recognition, and it could be your own fear, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and clarify, or not clarify, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna be using the regular Degular Rider-Waite to do your spread, and I'll be using the Moonology Manifestation Oracle cards to get you any advice moving forward, all right? So let's get into this thing. I'm seeing a bat. A bat for me symbolizes transformation, but also like bats navigate at night, right? So you may be in situations that are a little unfamiliar, that require your transformation here, okay? And as I say that, I see the death card, which is transformation, okay? Perhaps around dealing with another person, I'm seeing another person here, so it doesn't have to be romantic, but it can be family, you know, your siblings, your coworkers, a friend, romantic interest. I'm seeing a change in relation to another person for some of you, okay? Thank you, angels of love, light, guidance, and protection. I ask you please bring forth messages for the collective of Sagittarius, please. What is it that Sagittarius needs to know, needs to hear, anything that will touch their minds, hearts, and souls, and help them align for the highest good of all, please? Thank you, and amen. I'm getting like this fear, like my heart is like, my skin's crawling, my heart's pumping. I don't know what that's about. That's not me, y'all. I'm tapping in your energy. All right. All right, what do we have here for Sagittarius, please? Okay, there's 1, 2, and 3. Yep. And there it is again, the death card here at the bottom of the deck. So we have the Wheel of Fortune, we have the King of Pentacles, and we have the 4 of Pentacles. All right. So Sagittarius, what I'm getting here is that you got to make a move. You got to make a change. Some of you guys are holding on to or holding back from, but those are one and the same. Something here could be a mindset, a habit, a way of doing things, a relationship, a place of work. I'm getting there's something that you will not let go, that is keeping you from developing, growing, and bringing new things into your life that are actually more stable than where you're at, right? So we have the 4 of Pentacles here, and that's holding on to what you've got. But what I'm seeing wants to come in for you is the King of Pentacles. And this doesn't necessarily have to be a person. It can be abundance personified here, right? But there are things that bring safety, security, stability, abundance, money, whatever, right? Resources. And we have the Wheel of Fortune here, which is an upswing of your luck. It is a change in circumstances, but I'm getting that something has to die for you to make way for this abundance to be born, right? Under this death card, we have the 9 of Swords, which is stress and anxiety. I'm getting that this is getting in the way of you having what you actually want here, right? If you let go, you can bring something better here. but it doesn't look like Sagittarius or someone Sagittarius is dealing with is ready to do that. So let's go ahead and clarify. I feel like I need to go from right to left, so that's what I'm gonna do. Let me clarify this Four of Pentacles. Why is the Four of Pentacles here for Sagittarius, please? Yeah, I'm getting like Sagittarius is digging their heels in, being kind of stubborn here. Two, yeah, about some decision that needs to be made here. Yeah, we have the Justice card here at the bottom of the deck. We have the Four of Cups, the Two of Wands, and the Nine of Wands. Justice here at the bottom of the deck. So again, and right under that we have the Empress, which is abundance, right? It is success. It is the fruits of your labor, right? So I'm getting that something that you deserve or something that would be fair to you is trying to come into you, but you're kind of blocking your blessing right now by holding back, right? Some of you guys, you've gone through so much. You've gone through trial after trial after trial. You've had to persevere, and you're in a point in time where you are being encouraged to make a decision. And I'm seeing that there are opportunities here for you, but you're simply not taking them. You're in this like emotional, mental kind of funk here that is keeping you from seeing the opportunities that are trying to be given to you. But I'm getting, you have to go to it, and you may have to change your mindset or the way that you are looking at things. But I'm getting that there's something hovering around you, but it requires you again to change something about the way that you are approaching life, right? I'm getting, maybe for some of you, this is a tendency to be pessimistic or to have this victim mentality, or to, this could even be like greed, a desire not to work with others or something like that is what I'm getting. Like, because this could be two people and one person can be like trying to hoard what they have and the other person's trying to offer something, but it blocks the flow of being able to, you know, get something to this person as well. But either way you slice it, whatever your story is, I'm seeing that there's a decision that needs to be made on the part of someone who is holding back or being stubborn or digging their heels in, that could bring more ease into their life. I'm getting the vision of like a hose, like a water hose that has been tied up, right? There's supposed to be a flow of water through it, but there's like a kink in the hose, and that's keeping you from flourishing here, okay? Yeah, some of y'all are like being really aggressive or like really fighting back or confrontational, or like it's hard to reach you. I'm getting like a defensiveness, a spiciness with Sagittarius here. So be careful about that, because you may be causing conflict if that's what you're doing here. Okay, let's look at the King of Pentacles. Why is the King of Pentacles here for Sagittarius? I'm getting that you know you need to do something. We have the Ace of Wands, and I just saw the King of Swords as I was shuffling, right? So it's not that you don't know that something needs to be done. I think you're just scared of what's going to happen when you do it. When you do it, the King of Wands does it. The Ace of Wands is the opportunity. The Ace of Wands is the green light. Okay, so let's look at the King of Pentacles. Why is the King of Pentacles here for Sagittarius, please? Some of y'all, okay. We have the Six of Wands here. We have the Five of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. Some of y'all, this is very much relationship related. Like, some of y'all are scared to put your heart out there because you think that you're not going to get something that you deserve. You feel like you fear rejection, or you fear being abandoned or left out in the cold or something like that. If that's you, consider how you have already put yourself out by not even trying. Because I'm seeing here that somebody may want to work with you. I am seeing here that there is an opportunity for something here, but you're already disqualifying yourself before you even play the game. So consider that. For others of you, it's this weird like mentality of like the things that I care about or the people that I care about, or if I've really put my time, energy, money, focus into something, I'm gonna leave empty-handed. So I gotta just stay where I'm at. And I'm trying to tell you that that's not true. We have the six of the six of wands here at the bottom of the deck, which again is success and recognition. And right under that, we have the 8 of swords, which is again, you're overthinking. You're thinking yourself into a state of, it's analysis paralysis, right? Thinking so much that you're not doing anything. Some of y'all have success on your brain, but you're not doing anything to get there, right? You have to meet success. You have to take action. You have to make decisions. And some of y'all are scared of doing that. Others of you, what I'm seeing here is that you need to, how do I say this? Analyze what success means to you. Success does include collaboration for some of y'all, and some of y'all digging your heels in, or like holding back, or something like that is keeping you from the very thing that you want. You can share the top spot with people, is what I'm getting. It doesn't have to be a me kind of thing, or a my interests, or my money, or something like that. I'm getting something like that here. Yeah, because right under that, I didn't know why I was getting that, but right under that we have the 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles is teamwork. It's collaboration. For some of y'all, this is a workplace dynamic, but if it's not in the workplace, it is working with other people, maybe in different ways, but towards the same goal. And I'm getting that for it to work, everybody has to pitch in, and it looks like Sagittarius is not pitching in. Okay, change that. Some of y'all, you need to be more approachable. You need to show people how jovial and personable and kind and loving you are. A lot, I see that you're doing this out of fear, but you may be giving other people the wrong impression here. Okay, so try to, Sagittarius, you are generous, you are expansive, right? You can see things from a higher perspective. Like, really tap into that. I'm getting that's needed at this time. Okay, why is the Wheel of Fortune here for Sagittarius, please? The Wheel of Fortune for Sagittarius. That Ace of Cups is here. I'm trying to tell you, there is an opportunity that is here for you. That 9 of Wands came out again, and I'm shuffling these cards. And the Knight of Pentacles. And there's the King of Swords that I saw. All right. Ace of Cups, 9 of Wands, and Knight of Pentacles. This is telling me that things will change as soon as you figure out how to commit here. Knight of Pentacles is the knight that maybe takes a while to get to where he's going, but he always gets there because he's committed. He has an agenda. He, is like, I got to get from point A to B, and I got to take practical steps to make sure that that's going to happen. And I'm seeing that you have to be able to tap into this. And I'm getting this because you're showing up as King of Swords, right? You have to take practical steps to get to where you're going, despite having gone through a lot, because the opportunity that you're looking at requires you to try again. All right? Yes, you've been through a lot, but just because you've been through a lot doesn't mean that what's in front of you is going to put you through it too. Okay? Don't play yourself out of a blessing here, Sagittarius, is what I'm seeing. Okay? Have some confidence about you. All right, so let's look at the Oracle cards and see what we have here for your advice. Yeah, the Hierophant, another sign of commitment here. The Hierophant is also taking knowledge that you have. You've been showing up as the King of Swords, right? Taking knowledge that you have, but living it out. So it's the difference between being knowledgeable and being wise. Knowledgeable is that you just know things, right? Wise is the application of that knowledge. I know these things, and here's how I live because of what I know. That's the Hierophant. You're being encouraged to do that. Okay? All right, so let's see what we have here for your advice. Thank you, angels of love, light, guidance, and protection. I ask thee, please bring forth messages for the collective of Sagittarius. What is it that Sagittarius needs to know, that they need to hear? Anything that will touch their hearts and their minds and their souls and help them align for the highest good of all. Give them something good so they can walk out of this reading with tools, please. And thank you. Know you are loved. New moon in Libra. And first quarter moon in Taurus, release control. All right, I'm gonna read both of these to you. So let's start with the release control one, because that's the overall. First quarter moon in Taurus. All right, it says, first quarter moon in Taurus, release control. What in your life are you trying just a bit too hard to do? What are you absolutely stuck on to the point where you won't even entertain other ideas? You need to release your grip on life. Whatever you want, release it to the universe and trust that the universe will come back to you with whatever is for your highest good. If you're feeling possessive about someone or something, your challenge now is to live and let live. In a financial situation, self-worth is the key. Avoid get-rich-quick schemes. That's that Knight of Pentacles energy, right? It takes a while, but we're gonna get there. This card brings in a steadfast energy, but it's clashing with another energy that wants to be free. Seed control for best results. Again, that's for some of y'all that are you should be in collaboration with people, but that's not really happening right now. Realize that even though you can manifest your life to a great extent, you can't control everything all the time. Karma comes into play, as do your deep down beliefs about yourself. Tune into your manifesting powers. The energy of the root chakra will help you feel safer and more grounded with your basic needs looked after. This chakra is located at the base of the spine and its color is a glowing red. Hold this card to the base of your spine and imagine yourself bathed in a column of healing red light, then incant these words. Energies of the first quarter moon in Taurus, thank you for showing me that all of my needs are taken care of. When to manifest your magic. The best time to work your magic is when the moon is a Taurus, on a Friday, Venus's day, or during Venus's hour. Okay? So yeah, this is touching on the holding on to things, right? Trying to control everything. You gotta let life flow. For you to bring in new energy, new blessings, you gotta let go of what you're holding on to, okay? You can't bring in more if you got something in your hand, right? Someone can't put another thing in my hand if I already have something in it. So I would have to take this out to be able to get something new. All right. Let's look at the new moon in Libra. Know you are loved. New moon in Libra. All right. There's new or renewed love energy around you, be it familial, platonic, romantic, or otherwise. Whether you're single or attached, a new personal or professional relationship cycle is starting for you. Open your heart and be loving. The trick is to get involved with people you like or even love, be that on a personal or platonic level. If you want a new friend, you're on the right track. For a work or money question, a new start is highly likely. In love, the sky is the limit. Now, if you react with love. This card is an especially good sign for matters related to romance, a job interview, or any important relationship. Manifesting mindset. Consider the other person in your situation. What are their needs and worries? Get out and meet new people. Manifesting tips for calling in love. Call in Archangel Jophiel, I hope that's how I say it, who reminds us that beautiful thoughts attract beautiful experiences. Call in the energy of the loving and abundant planet Venus, which guides the sign of Libra. Imagine your perfect day. What would happen and whom would you be with? Really delve into it. Note that if you're manifesting a new relationship, it's crucial that you never attempt to interfere with anyone else's free will. Your manifestation affirmation. Love makes my world go round. When to manifest your magic. The best time to work your magic is when the moon is in Libra on a Friday, Venus's day, or during Venus's hour. All right. So again, this is let love in. It's the same thing. It's needing to release control, knowing that you're good, right? That you're in good hands. Some of y'all, it's that you're dealing with other people who have good intentions for you, or want to build something serious with you, or want to partner up with you, and that you gotta, they're not coming empty-handed. This person has a pentacle and other things, right? It's just that you gotta let them in. All right. So release control, friend. Work through your fears. Be honest about your fears. That tends to help. People who really care about you care about that sort of thing, and also care about how other people are feeling when you're dealing with them. All right. Make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. It helps me as a creator. It helps people who don't know I exist find this channel, and they get the help that they need, and we can create community like that. If you want personal readings, I'm absolutely doing those. Make sure to go into the link in my description box. And I wish you the best. I hope that you find a way to relax into your body and let love in, or opportunities in. And I will talk to you later. I'm rooting for you. Y'all got it.